guys, welcome to Yeti's Place. This is Yeti the Samoyed and I'm Yeti's mom, and on today's episode we are going to talk about So You Think You Want a Samoyed? Up next on Yeti's Place. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe, click our bell notification, and let's get started. So Samoyeds are beautiful, fuzzy, gorgeous little cotton balls of poof when you meet them when they're little guys. But what do they turn into? Well, on today's episode, we're going to talk about that. If you're looking at Yeti thinking, oh my goodness, he's so soft and poofy, I want one, I have to tell you the truth behind them to make your decision to get a Samoyed a very educated decision. They are so cute when they're little puppies. Seeing a group of Samoyed pups is just the most phenomenal thing ever. They are just so beautiful and so gorgeous. We went to meet Yeti for the first time when he was 5 weeks old. He was one of 4 pups, 2 girls and then 2 boys, and Yeti is one of the boys. Oh, I thought I was gonna die when I met Yeti. He was just such a cute little guy. Well, all 4 of them were just absolutely adorable. They were just so phenomenally cute. We walked into the room and they were all standing up, yip, 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 yip. You know, their tails were going and they were just, oh my goodness. It was a good thing that we have owned a Samoyed before, so we knew to not fall for that gorgeousness going on. Even though it is very irresistible. They look so innocent, so precious, like they're not going to do anything bad at all, that they're just going to be just such beautiful little bundles of joy. Nothing could possibly go wrong with these guys. They're difficult guys to potty train. We'd play with them, and then the moment we'd stop playing with them, we'd bring them outside. And then we'd bring them back in the house, and they'd go potty again right away. We'd feed them at specific times in the morning and at night, and we'd bring them outside right away. They'd go potty, they'd do their jobs, and then we'd bring them back inside, they'd go potty again, inside the house. It took Yeti a good 4 to 6 months before he was totally potty trained. I would say closer to 6 months before he was completely potty trained, 100%. But you know, you look down at this little face, and this little face is just like, oh my goodness, like, do you see this little face? Like, how cute it is? Like, it's very difficult to be mad at this little face. So ways to turn them into great dogs, because they can be rather stinker-filled when they are little pups. When we owned Chewy, our first Samoyed, Chewy literally ate our whole house. He ate the baseboard trims. He ate the windowsills. He ate our surround sound speakers. He ate our sofa. He ate and shred our carpeting. Found a little edge, started working on that little edge, and before long, there was a pile of carpeting like 3 feet tall, and Chewy was just standing there, you know, doing this at me, like smiling, like, Mom, look what I did. Meanwhile, our whole carpeting is shredded. So we've gone to wood floors as well as tile floors. They are a working breed dog. Therefore, they need to work. And by work, what they love doing is they love going on nice long walks with their parents. They love pulling sleds. Strap them up onto the sled with using a sled harness that goes around their bodies. And you get on the back of the sled and help them out with it. Or you can even just hang out for the ride and they will pull you. They were originally reindeer herders in Siberia. They love doing herding, they love agility, and they love to pull sleds. They're meant to work. Allow them to do the hard work that they're meant to do. If you don't let them work, then they become destructor dogs. Get them tough, sturdy toys. I would recommend Kong toys, which are those hard, rubbery toys that you can stuff filled with treats, and you can stuff them with peanut butter. You can also get them a tire toy. They need plenty of human-dog interaction time, plenty of playtime with their people. Yeti and I, we like playing fetch. Is I throw the tennis ball and I have him go and get it, and he brings it back. And I kind of have to wrestle him sometimes to get that tennis ball away from him because he's so energized and so thrilled and happy that I'm playing fetch with him. And then I throw it again. I keep doing that multiple, many times. Sometimes even involving more than one tennis ball. Like, they'll go to grab the first tennis ball, they'll be bringing it back with the second tennis ball. Just do that many times, and then finally they get exhausted and they're like, oh, okay, fine, I'm done. Keep them mentally entertained as well as physically entertained as well. Yeti, come on, get up. Sweetie. Oh. Yeti. Oh, Mr. Dog. They are the smartest dog that I have ever met before in my lifetime. They're very stubborn, but they're extremely smart. If you leave your Samoyed outside for any amount of time, they will bark, they will dig, they will create a giant, massive, huge hole within a short period of time because they love being inside with their people. They love hanging out with their people. They love going on road trips with their people. They love going to the ice cream shop with their people. They love going to get French fries with their people. They love going everywhere with their people. So just be sure to bring them everywhere with you. They get used to ways that you tell them no very, very quickly. So you always have to change up your no game. You can't just tell them no and growl at them because they think the growling means playtime. This guy thinks I'm playing whenever I growl at him. He gets down on his front paws, the tail starts going crazy. He's like, oh boy, mom's gonna play with me. Oh boy, this is great. So yeah, you have to think of different ways to tell them no. And you have to keep them on their toes with the no commands because they get used to no really quickly. Like I'm talking 2 times as telling them no, they get used to it. I change up the no by either smacking my hands together, by growling at them, by using a mean face at them, by making some crazy noise, anything at all to distract them from what they're doing. I'll even turn my back on them. Well, this guy doesn't fall for that one very well. He will follow me and he will bark at me and tell me, Mom, don't you dare turn your back on me. He's like a sassy 2-year-old. Mom, I want to do this and I want to do this right now. And you have to listen to what I do because I'm the master. No, they are not the master of you. Other ways of telling a Samoyed no. Instead of telling them no all the time, like they're gonna think that no means yes. So you have to turn the negative into a positive by encouraging them to do something great that is totally different from what they've been working on. For example, they're digging in your yard. You don't want them digging in your yard. Go out there with a tennis ball and a treat and say, look, come here. And then start throwing the tennis ball to get them away from the hole that they started digging. And then when they bring the tennis ball back, yay, great dog, you get treats, you get tons of treats. Oh boy, let's play some more. And they totally forget about what they were doing that was so naughty before. Grooming a Samoyed. If you don't like your shirt like being all full of white fuzzies, if you don't like that, do not get a Samoyed because they shed, and they shed a lot, and they shed year round. And there are 2 times of the year which they epically shed. And by epically shed, I mean like the whole floor is covered in dog fur. Like not just like little strands of fur, giant, huge, massive clumps of dog fur. Take a brush to them at least every other day, if not every day, to try to get rid of as much of the loose fur as possible. It is going to get on you, it's going to get into your car, it's going to get in your food, it's going to get on your floor, it's going to get in your bathtub, in your shampoo bottle. Like I don't know how the heck where all this dog fur comes from, but it's like everywhere. You get a commercial grade vacuum. Like I'm not talking about a Hoover vacuum at all because I have killed many Hoover vacuums. I've killed many vacuums. The spinning brush inside of it, yeah, they've died because within a few days or within like one time of vacuuming after a Samoyed because their fur gets tangled up in there and causes the vacuum to die very, very quickly. So what we've gone to wood floors, and we've also done the commercial grade shop vac. Whatever is sold for woodworking projects, that type of vacuum, commercial grade. It's just a big hose that you just stick on stuff and it sucks it up. That's what you want. You don't want anything with the wheels under it. It'll die really quickly and you will have spent a lot of money for something that has died. With training, they are stubborn. So with training, you have to make it fun and enjoyable for them. You have to make it more of a game for them than you must sit and stay for 12 hours. No, don't do that. Instead, encourage them with a treat. Encourage them with their toy. Like, stay. Be a good boy. Stay. A few moments after they've sat down, then encourage them to come to you. Give them the treat, and then have them sit again. Then give them another treat after they've been sitting for a little while. Just keep doing that for about 2 minutes at a time, and do that a few times a week. And then eventually your dog will be a better listener to you. Clean house. Really? You guys are asking me if my house is clean when I have a Samoyed? I can sweep the floors, vacuum, like we can clean up, but it's clean for like literally 5 minutes. And then Yeti walks by and all his fur comes off. And it's like, what? So we've just learned how to deal with the fur issue and the not so clean house. Thank you so much for joining us today on Yeti's Place. You guys be sure to subscribe, click the bell notification, to be notified of new and upcoming Yeti's Place episodes, and we'll see you next time. Bye.